Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time, lovely people. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. That's our card. This one. So we better think about that. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So if that is from somebody else, and you're on the receiving end, that doesn't usually feel so good, right? But when you're in more connected mode, you can take a back step physically or energetically and know that that is a call for help. Are they ready for help? Maybe, maybe not. That might be their own kind of timing around that. And if you're doing the attacking, the pain, you're putting the fear out and the judgment, then these are things that you're missing about yourself. I mean, I just did some of that myself last night. And on reflection, I was able to take myself away and reflect. And it's like, yeah, this is such a call for help from myself. And I'm putting this out there in an old default computer brain mode when our job is to be calling ourselves on these old programs in the brain and bringing in some new ones. So I was able to forgive and realize what I needed for myself. So sometimes this energy means some self-parenting. Sometimes it means backing off away from others and getting some boundaries and letting them work their stuff out in their own time. If there's someone you love and they're close to you, when the timing's right, you might be able to talk about this and they might be able to do a little bit more with it. Some guidance. We love the guidance, don't we? What about some tarot cards? Let's do that. Let's close our eyes and get centered. Just coming away from the busy external world. And coming back within, and we can put a more heartfelt prayer or wish out for what we're wanting guidance for our upcoming week, maybe. And come back for some cards. We have the Light Seers Tarot, and we have the Sacred Denise Lynn's Day, the Sacred Destiny Oracle 1, 2, and 3. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, number 1. Number 1 is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knights, you know, Knights are classically out on a quest, right? Or a mission. So this is not a dude on a horse on a mission. He's just chill at home, right? So it's Pentacles. So this is about the earth element. So this is a practical energy, a down-to-earth energy, a grounded energy. So this is the Knight that is stationary. So there's a bit more stillness. There's a bit more planning. There's a bit more diligence going on with this energy. You're getting ready maybe for the quest. You're doing the prep work. And it is similar to a Virgo kind of energy. Some writers talk about the Knights being an air element in themselves. So we've got a more thoughtful, thinky kind of energy in that practical suit, which does lend itself to quite Virgo-y energy. So attention to detail, being methodical, being diligent, doing the work that's needed to get your thing out there in the world. So success often comes when you really work in this energy. It's a calm energy. Planning and hard work lead to achievement. Some cool things to remember here. Getting into the details, being very careful and very thorough, the Knight of Pentacles is. Building security, solidifying the foundations. And there's a quote I like here, this is not mine, with time and faith your seeds will take. So this is, it tends to be more of a stay home on the property kind of vibe and do the work before you're out there. So a lot of grounded, you know, if you've been busy and hectic, this is come back to base, come back to the roots, come back to the ground, come back to the plants, bake the bread, get more centered in your body and do the logical planning work that's needed to get something out there in the world. Knight of Pentacles as an aspect of you, well, they're a little bit younger than the Kings and Queens, so maybe it's a more teenage you, a more 20s kind of you. Maybe there's things you're needing to learn. Maybe there's something new you're wanting to bring up from within yourself by being a bit more still, I guess, Although there's work to do here, it's just not so out in the world. All right, we get the vibes here. And your card is protection, that says protection. Look how steady that tree is in the face of some lightning. That is some strong solidity. And I really like that with your knight as well. So there's some it's knights have got strength, right? You know, they go into battle, don't they? So you can do this. You've got some really strong roots that are going to allow you to take off. So consider protection, what that means to you, because, you know, you might have your own, of course you've got your own take on that. See what comes up for you when you think about protection as well, as what I've said. There's your guidance. Okay. I'm looking at the time from a different perspective on my lengthwise camera. Number 2 is the 10 of Swords. Do you know this one? Have you had this before? The final ending of a difficult situation is one of the key things to know about this card. When things have got, you know, past how far they can go, sometimes we hit the deck with this one. It can be a burnout kind of energy. And that's because we have to take care of, we're finally aware we've got to take care of ourselves before we can see the daylight, dawn, I guess, is the, not the weather. I can't think of the word. Dawn is the thing that's happening there. It's a new day. There's sunlight just coming up. So you've peaked really with what you can endure possibly. So sometimes in the Suit of Swords we've got betrayals, we've got stuff coming at us, we've got our own mind, we've got everybody else's mind, and it's weighed us down to the point of a 10, which is like a completion. So a whole new beginning can happen now. Whole new beginning, yet you've got to, it's like a spiritual test, like everything is really, but you've got to come back to self, I think, with this card, so you can embrace the new, the one that comes after the 10. So I think some healing often needs to happen here. Let's have a look at some notes. Delusion lifted. Yeah, truth comes through. It's like you finally get it, and then you've got to make some, you know, you've got to process that truth so you can go forward. Resilience. An ending that might feel tough. We learn about our strengths and we intuitively know how to heal. So you know what to do when you get to this energy. Affirmation, I'm healing every day. And sometimes the endings can be painful. But, you know, life demands us to do things in our own way, really, doesn't it? So we can get our lessons in our way. So roll with whatever's happening. Learn the lessons. Take care of yourself and look forward to a whole new beginning. Illumination is what is written on this card. It's kind of similar vibes, right? That card's amazing. Similar vibes. Illumination. So truth. You're getting to know what's really going on, and that allows you to know how to go forward. All right. Good message for you. As I zoom into you to get this time. Last card. This is a good one in number 3, people. Come into this energy, Queen of Wands. Woohoo! This is a bit creative, it's a bit dynamic, it's a bit charismatic, it's a little bit more out there, really confident. This is like fire sign, power woman energy. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius kind of vibe. So there is confidence, there is leadership, there is your inspiration, you're inspiring others. Your charisma that inspires others. You're being called to step up and come into your power so you can get more into your leadership role, what you're needing to put out there in the world. It's such a cool energy. I love I've got a Leo ascendant, so I do love I do love that fire sign energy. What have I missed here? Creativity, passion. Oh yeah, we get into our passions more with this too. Determination, totally. Bold expression, root into your purpose, boldly step into the limelight of your life. That's a line from the little book that comes with this deck. Center of attention time, totally. And definitely stop playing small when this energy's up. So you may be attracted to Queen of Wands type of people, maybe social media, people around you possibly. They're inspiring you so you can bring this out within yourself. You might have Queen of Wands kind of people around you. But ultimately, this is you bringing your own Queen of Wands forward, which is exciting. Enjoy that energy. What else have you got with this? Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, I liked it when I drew this. This is cool. Success. Success. That sort of summarizes things, doesn't it? And look at this beautiful cat here, this beautiful creature. That's very Queen of Wands, you know, really getting that feline energy out there in the world, that feminine energy. There's a cockatoo in there. That's kind of random, isn't it? I wonder if they are in South America where these cats are, but I know they're in Australia. But anyway, that's a very joyful show-off kind of energy, and she likes to do a little bit of that. That's good vibes for you. This is, I think this is happy energy. It's positive energy. It's getting your stuff out into the world successfully. See you later.